Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. Thank you for watching this video update. So today's date, it is the 10th of June, 2024. As I'm doing this video, the time now is about 1:50 p.m. Okay, before I start the video, okay, just want to say a big thank you for those who came for the Seasonal Vantage Insiders Connect Night on Friday evening, okay, last Friday. So yeah, for those who can't make it, due to your busy schedule or what, okay, or for those who are not residing in Singapore, okay, not to worry, I will plan out a webinar real soon, but I haven't actually, worked out the time and the date yet lah. Okay, so but rest assured that, I will provide you guys the update as well, and also give you a chance to have, interact with me, Q&A, and such. Okay, so not to worry. So let's head to today's session. Okay, so the update that I want to share with you guys today. Okay, let me start this calendar first. Okay, so for this coming week, just to let you know, there are a few major one. So Monday, Tuesday don't have any major news, but Wednesday and Thursday, okay, it is the market mover event again. Once again, on Wednesday, it is the CPI index, okay, called CPI, so inflation data. And also on Thursday, which is in Singapore, or at Singapore time, Wednesday midnight at about 2 a.m., the Fed fund rate, okay, the FOMC statement, the Jerome Powell will once again, announce the fund rate and also the interest rate, and also the statement. Most likely, interest rate will remain unchanged. Okay, it is what he say that matters. And then on Friday, there's this consumer sentiment. So all in all, that's about this market mover event for this coming week, Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so let's head back to what I mentioned last week. So last week, I mentioned a few stocks over there. So all in all, last week, right, even during my public Facebook Live, I also say my view that I'm more gravitating more towards the bullish side for last week. Okay, so generally, the market do grind higher for like S&P, for the Nasdaq, okay, running higher. But for Dow Jones, not so much. Okay, it is the weaker side. Okay, just still at a low over there, haven't really reached the previous high yet. Okay. Oh, before I forgot, right? So just to let you know, for tonight, okay, live stream you only be broadcasted to YouTube, because there is some issue with Facebook. Okay, I don't mind telling you. So right now my Facebook was locked. Okay, by Facebook. So I can't access to Facebook. I cannot even access to MarketWise Asia page as well. So I can't do anything. So I'm in the process of appealing with Facebook. I will see how the result. So that's the reason why. So get locked out. I can't access Facebook right now. Okay, so we'll be on YouTube. So yeah, you can see, you should receive my email, general email to the public. Okay, and also a Telegram channel where you can find the link to the YouTube live stream. All right, so this is it. And then for the last week, right, I mentioned specific stocks, okay, like the Lennox, Moody, and Resmac. So I entered into Moody and also Resmac. So Moody, not too bad, okay, and MCO. So my entry, was on this bar over there. Price went a little bit higher and then have a pullback. Okay, so I'm still holding on to this. Okay, RSMAC, I also did enter, but not yesterday, on Friday, actually it fell back below the wash line. Okay, is it below the wash line? It should be. Okay. Yep. So let me see. The wash line is actually here. Yeah. So sorry, still hovering above the wash line. Okay, I'm still holding on to it. And LII, Lennox, okay, I did not enter because on Tuesday, even though it is above the wash line, but I think it closed pretty late. So I before I slept, I didn't see that it is actually above the wash line. So I didn't enter into that. So basically just Moody and Restmac over there. So all in all, for this coming week, I'm still more gravitating more towards the bullish side. Like even though, okay, this coming Wednesday and Thursday, there will be CPI data and also the Fed announcement, okay, Fed statement. So you can choose, to stay aside, not to do anything, because I believe that the market, will be volatile. I don't know, again, I don't know whether it's going to go up or go down, okay. I think it's 50-50. There's an equal chance that, that the market can come down. Typically, after the Fed, announcement, the market always do have a kind of a sharp sell-off first, okay, and a lot of times it closed lower. So yeah, so if you are unsure about this coming week, or it is okay not to trade anything. But again, I will still give you some of the watch lists, okay, that the stocks that I'm looking at, okay. So you decide whether you want to enter or you want to stay out of the market. Okay, so all in all, okay, no doubt about it, the market, it is still generally, okay, in an uptrend. Okay, and we are actually still 2 weeks into the OPEX. So as I mentioned, right, as we move towards the options expiry, just in case you don't know, again, options expiry, right, OPEX, the OPEX 2024, it is on the, for June, it is on the 21st. So today it is the 9th. So about 2 weeks time, okay. My guess, okay, it is that market can still continue to go higher, maybe until 21st, okay. And typically the last week of June tends to be a weaker month, a weaker period, okay. Last week of June tends to be weaker. All right, so let's head over to the RRG chart right now. So I will head to the RRG chart. This is the back to the not normal. This is the daily. Okay, so this is the normal daily time frame. You can see that last week I mentioned that the retails are doing not too bad. Okay, yeah, consumer discretionary. You can see the XLY, it is doing not too bad, pushed by the retailers, especially some of the apparel retailers as well. Energy, okay, even though the oil is going down, but recently for the past few days trading there also it started to go higher. And consumer staple comms, okay, and yeah, health can say it's starting to go high, even though it's still lagging. So this is the daily time frame. If we move down to the hourly time frame to see what's really happening on the last day, on Friday, you can see that actually health is not too bad, okay. Consumer discretionary, it is leading. Okay, energy, financial, which all these I mentioned, industrial, all these are not too bad as well. So it is still doing what it does. As I mentioned previously, the industrial, financial are all still doing okay, as seen from this RRG chart. Okay, so previously I also talked about this scooter ranking chart, right? So you can see that, based on the past 1 week, I want to see the change of this scooter ranking, which industry it is actually have the best, delta, the move up, okay, have the best, change in the ranking. Can see that, of course, the previously one, all these semiconductors are very strong. I want to interested in the change, okay, which one has a strong move up, okay, in rankings. You can see that software, toys, these are consumer discretionary, non-durable, this is stable, medical equipment, health, biotech, health, travel and tourism is also discretionary, pharmaceutical is health, specialized consumer service, I think is this one is discretionary. Financial is financial lah. Okay, tobacco, this one I think is stable. Okay, computer service, yeah, tech. Okay, so a lot of these consumer discretionary, health, consumer discretionary again. Okay, so this is the one over there, and you can see back to the data that I provided. Okay, so for this coming week, this is the data, and let's go through the ETF first. Okay, so for this coming week, it is from the 9 and to the 16, 9 to 16. So I have already pre-filtered, okay, 9 to 16, so 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And you can see that at one glance, right, okay, I'm not sure whether you notice or not, a lot of these are bonds are floating rate, bonds, treasury, okay. You can see over there, treasury bonds, okay, bonds, a lot of bonds are bonds, corporate bonds, bonds. Okay, so which means that the most commonly that we always see, in the media or we are trading is actually the TLT, okay, the iShares 20 plus years treasury bonds. So, okay, the bullish period, it is actually from 12th June to the 1st of August. 12th June to the 1st of August. Okay. During my public live last week, I also talked about TLT. So we are somewhere around this period where generally TLT, it is a bullish, which is the bonds. So during the Connect night, right? I also mentioned that you can actually combine the data and also with equity clock, because you can see that 12th June to 1st August, it is actually a very pretty long period. It is a 51 calendar. That is about 2 months. It doesn't mean that for the TLT from 12th June until 1st August, it just goes up all the way. It doesn't mean that. There's a certain period of time, where the trend is not that strong. Okay. So as I mentioned, you can go to equity clock, and then you search for TLT. Okay. Yeah, as I mentioned that sometimes you view too much, right? You get locked, not saying locked out, I mean that they stop your access cookies based on cookies, okay, to view more chart. Okay, you can go to the incognito mode and just search again or paste in the chart. So you can see that from June over there, June, mid of June until August, right? The data, it is until 1st August until here, right? So it's from here to here, okay, from here to here. But you can see that the start of July, you can see that a brief period, the trend is not so good. Okay, I'm not sure you can see. Let me just try to zoom in. Can you see over there? Start of July, where it start to trend a little bit. Okay, or even towards the end of July. Okay, it start to trend down. So possibly, okay, maybe based on historical data. All right, so this could be some downside. Okay, or even here. Okay, towards the end of June, okay, there might be some pullback as well. But all in all, we know that from June to until the 1st August, this period is actually a bullish period for the long-term treasury bonds. All right, so you can see over here on the TLT side, you can see over there. Okay, so previously it go higher, and right now it is actually above the cloud, above the central pivot range as well. So if price really does come down to this level at about $91, okay, then it'd be pretty interesting to watch again, and maybe again we can look for opportunity to go long. Okay, yeah. So for me, I have no position yet. So for me to play this treasury bonds, I'm very likely, okay, I will actually sell a put vertical on the 30 years treasury bonds. Okay, yeah. I mean, of course you can buy the TLT. I think that's fine. Again, watch out for any wash and rinse pattern. But we are somewhere near. So meaning, let's see whether there can some more downside to go. Okay, at about TLT $91, that would be something that we're interested to look at. Okay, this is for TLT. And other one that I'm looking at, you can see that based on the data over here is healthcare. Healthcare, it is actually not too bad over there. IXJ healthcare. Okay, this is iShares. This is Vanguard. Okay, yeah. So in short, we roughly know that healthcare it is not too bad. Okay, so for Vanguard Healthcare, VHT. Okay, let's take a look. VHT. Yeah, it is actually has been grinding higher really but the price action looks a bit toppish right now. The candles are getting smaller, so maybe there could be some pullback. I don't know. So once again, I won't be chasing at this price okay. I want a pullback. Okay, and then you see, for example, the iShares IXJ from 14 June, okay, to 23rd July. So IXJ, yeah, once again, very similar to the previous, Vanguard Healthcare ETF. It is at a high, so I'll prefer to have some pullback if I really want to enter. So you can keep it on your watch list on the healthcare stocks or even the ETF as well. Okay, so this is based on the ETF data that I have. And the next one that we have is the stocks data. This coming week, actually, not a lot. So you can see that I really pre-filtered from 10, 12, 13, 14, okay? Because this week, as I mentioned, it is from the 9 to 16, correct? So after going through some of the stocks over here, okay, the one that I'm so-called in my watch list, it is actually ServiceNow, okay, NOW, ServiceNow, NOW over there. Okay, so, you had a very nice uptrend previously. This is a tech, this is technology, okay? This is software, okay? In line with the software index that I show you, the scooter ranking, where it was the highest delta, the highest change in the ranking, okay? Yeah, so right now it is about 60, 59.5. So the change is 31, which means that before that, it was actually 30. Now it becomes 60. Okay, so it is moving up gradually. So it means that the software is, so far based on the data, it is gaining traction. Price action is moving up pretty nicely relatively to other sectors. Okay. All right. So this is ServiceNow. So after that, market do have a so-called sell-off, consolidating down. Okay. All right. And we can see that sell off, go up, and then a pullback. And right now there is a pullback right smack at the pivot point, which is at the CPR level over there. So the pivot point, it is at 699. Is at not 699. Is it 699? Yeah, 693. Sorry, 693 is at 693. Okay, and there's also a wash and rinse potential pattern over. There's no trigger yet, but potentially. So you can see that this was the bar where the closing, okay, was lower than the prior day low. The close was lower than the prior day low. So this low over there, it is actually 699.73. 699.73. Okay, so this is the wash line. So let's see whether this coming week, okay, our price can close and stay above 699.73. Okay, so this is service now. Okay, and of course, a major resistance will be at the cloud level there. Okay, depending on where you put your stop loss, okay, you might not hit a 2R profit or 1.5R. So, you see, but if can reach at about 745, then it's a good time for you to take a profit. If price really do go there, okay, I'm just letting you know that, okay, I don't know how the price will react tonight. So this is ServiceNow, NOW. Another one that I'm looking at, okay, is actually a REIT, okay, a REIT, okay. So this is Americo Tower REIT over there. So previously, again, after uptrend, then after that price do come down, and then right now we are above the CPR level. Right now also above the CPR, going back to the CPR level as a support also. The only thing I don't really like it is actually the so-called you can call it a pin bar. So not exactly like a hammer, because the body is not exactly very small, but nevertheless there's still a lower shadow here lah. So yeah, it is somewhat obvious to me. Okay, but I don't know how you go. But this one I think still look okay lah. But not the best. But we will see how it goes this coming week, whether there are any more so-called setup or trigger. But so far right now I see that only these two. Okay, so AMT is the only one. So I need to tell you, because it is potentially a trigger also. So on this bar on Friday, the closing price is lower than the prior day low. Okay, so the prior day low, it is actually 196.76. 196.76. Okay, so let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can go higher than 196.76 and stay above this level over here. This is AMT this is a REIT. Okay, this is a REIT. So let's take a look at the CP scooter ranking. This is AMT. AMT, let's see what is the industry on stock chart. I know it is REIT, but under which kind of REIT? So AMT, it is under our specialty REIT, okay, real estate specialty REIT, okay, specialty REIT. Let's check the scooter ranking. So specialty REIT. The scooter ranking is not so good, okay, specialty REIT, okay, it is at the low. So let's take a look at AMT. You can see that, yeah, it was going higher and then came come back down, okay. Yeah, not the best, but based on data, based on his seasonal data, right now it could be a time for it to rebound. So we don't know, but not the best, okay, but not the best as in the sector ranking, but still okay based on seasonal data. So if you take a look at AMT, let's find AMT. This is American Tower Corp, okay. So this is 14 June, okay, 1st of August to, 14 June to 1st of August. For the past 15 years, 93% of the time is up. So about 14 years it is up. Calendar days is 49 days, okay. So take a look at this American Tower Corp, okay. All right, the rest, I don't see any setup yet. So these are the only two that I am looking at. Okay, once again, ServiceNow, NOW, and AMT, American Top. That this is, you can put it in your watch list. But once again, as I mentioned, right, calendar, this coming week, okay, the market could be volatile, the CPI plus the FOMC statement. So, you can opt to choose to stay out of the market, okay, and just, stay out, okay, and just check the market. You can choose not to go long as well. Don't always have to trade. But I do have my current position, so I have not decided whether I want to go long or not. Okay, so I will see how it goes. Okay, so with that, thank you so much. And once again, tonight, live stream, it is only on YouTube. Okay, please watch it on YouTube. I can't so-called do the live stream on Facebook now. Okay, thank you and see you again tonight, and bye bye.